Hello all, my name is jpoole with Latitude Group. I handle solutions and things of that nature for the company. So anywhere in your company you want to automate, me and my team will come in, kind of look at it and diagnose and give you some solutions. So today we're going to look at kind of the new title process for car dealers. So there's now the state is allowing for digital upload. It's slated to start early next year, so just trying to get you all ahead of the curve. So I'm going to open just a sample title of a new and a used car. So it'll change the first little title application form. It's going to have a QR code, but right now it has a barcode, and it's just to show you some different pages. Here's the title, and I put two deals together. So there's the purchase order, what document would look like, a couple pages. So in a perfect world, you'll take all these deals when they're done, one at a time, however you want to, and you'll go to the scanner, and you will take that packet and hit a button that sends it to the server where my software, SciCapture, will take it and split it apart and put it where it needs to go. So the cool thing is what that looks like is, let me make a copy of that, and just like I scanned it to this folder, it'll take a second here, so I'll kind of talk through what it's going to do. It's going to go and grab that document up. It's then going to split it out into separate pages. It's then going to classify the document. So what that means is we've trained it to learn your different types of documents. That way it knows to, you can see it just picked it up in the queue right there, so it's starting to work on it. It's going to go ahead and recognize your document, split it up. So if your bill of sale is 1 page, 2 page, it's going to recognize that document. It's going to automatically name it, and it's going to base everything off of the application number. So that way everything stays together there. The end goal, as you'll see in just a little bit, it takes a second to process, is you'll have a folder with that application number and then all the files split up for it underneath. And that's going to show up in this finished folder. In this demo, I have it just going to another folder for upload into the state's website. You can also have it go into a document management system. We can, export everything into an Excel spreadsheet. There's a lot of neat things you can kind of do with it. This is just showing one kind of basic way. I'm showing you the automatic way first, and then I'll go in and kind of show you behind the scenes how it works, how it looks, and things like that. So just waiting for it to, it's actually OCR in the whole document right now. That means the whole thing will be searchable. Another thing to kind of make it easy to get to. So let me go here. And here it is. So as you can see, go back one. It's named it both based on those barcodes, named the folders, and then it's grouped the documents together. So I've got my power of attorney. There's 2 power of attorneys in this document, so it split those 2 up. I've got my application, purchase agreement, title. So if I open this title, front, and there was a back right there of the title. If I go to power of attorney, it's just that 1 page. It's power of attorney. So now I can upload this to the website, and I had those 2 documents together. So this one, it's got it split up. It's got it named, so I can quickly reference things. So it's all right there. We're also, with this, we're going to add in Nuance Power PDF. I'm just making that my default so I can show you. So the cool thing there is when I open, so let's say I opened this open up title, I could pages around, so I could go in to my application, and it's only 1 page, but I could bring other pages in, move things around. It gives your person uploading total control. So if there is an extra piece of paperwork that comes in later or anything like that, you can always, kind of build it and go from there. So that's kind of from the end user perspective. You take the packet, you put it on the scanner, you hit the button, you scan it, and then give it just a couple minutes, and it'll have it broken up, ready for upload. Really improves that time. Someone doesn't have to scan each document individual and go in there and name it. So it's doing a lot of time saving there. Just to show you the back end, kind of what it does. So this is kind of just showing you behind the scenes. So I'm going to start my job. I'm going to grab that same file and start the capture. So what it's going to do is break down each document into one page. And the cool thing, I think, the automatic is really awesome, but one of the cool things is if it's not within like 98% 98% sure of what it's getting, it can actually send an email for quality assurance to go check and make sure that it is correct. So if something, like someone wrote over the barcode and it wasn't able to read it, or something like that, it can kind of, it has fail-safes in it as well, which is nice. So it's just breaking these documents down into pages. So that's done. So I'm going to close and go to classification. So this is where we've trained it to learn your forms, either by barcodes, by words, things on it. So it's looking for things that are standard, and it's going through and it's processing your job. You see it's going through here. And this is going a little slower because it's all on my PC. Yours would be on a server, so wouldn't have the limitations that my PC does. But it's going through and recognizing all those documents. That's how it's able to split. So, sometimes you have one power of attorney, sometimes you have two. It's able to account for that, which is really a strength of this software. So give this a second just to keep rolling. All right, so now it's assigning the different document classes. It's indexing, pulling those indexes off. That's the application number and things like that. And so here, this is a quality assurance little checklist you can kind of look through. So it pulled that's the application, that's the title, 2 pages, this is the purchase agreement, and then it splits the number because it splits the document every time it sees a new application number. And so these are all grouped together and gives you that, your first power of attorney, second power of attorney, and your purchase agreement. If I hit close batch here, then it would go off and go to that folder. But you can also, like I said, you can have it go to multiple locations if you have a document management system, or if you don't, we can set that up for you as well. So you can kind of decide where it goes. But that's kind of the basics on the title process. Brooke will go into more details on the pricing. If you have any questions, let us know.